There's a Mishnah in Sanhedrin, which is one of the tractates, that says that just as you don't have two faces which are exactly alike, identically, there are no two perspectives exactly alike. Identical, meaning that each person has a slight degree, we have different tendencies. We have inborn predilections. One moment.
Bob, what did you say, Bob?
Just as there are no two faces which are exactly alike, even identical twins. They're only identical because you don't see the differences, but there's slight differences. Identically, people have different tendencies, inborn predilections. And those predilections have tremendous bearing on our whole function and what choices we make in life, how we see things, how we internalize things. And therefore, it's crucial to understand how man ticks, because everything in life is choices and decisions. And we try to be as objective as possible that these predilections shouldn't influence our decisions, because then there's a bias and we're not really being totally objective. So despite the tendencies, despite the predilections we have, how does one somehow overcome that and intelligently see both sides of the equation equally to make the right decision? I'll give you an example. A person naturally is miserly. It's not a giving person. Somebody comes to him for a favor. Before the person even presents his case, subconsciously that person has put up about 1,000 barriers why he's not going to help him, and he doesn't want to be in any way vulnerable to his approach. So he set up all kinds of firewalls subconsciously that this person cannot even penetrate his firewalls. But what's the underpinning of that? Because the man doesn't want to give. He's not a giving person. Let's take the other side of the equation. Person is naturally beyond generous to a point where he gives irresponsibly. Even if the cause is worthy, he overfunds the cause. But you understand, if the cause doesn't deserve to be overfunded, he's doing the wrong thing by giving more than he should be giving. But because he has such a strong tendency to be giving, that impairs his evaluation ability to give responsibly to whatever that cause may be, even if it's a worthy cause. So it works both ways. You can have a very positive tendency, but if it's not in check, it's off balance. And for man to function as he's meant to function, you have to function being balanced. So nobody's born balanced. Everybody's off balance. Life is to achieve a level of balance that you should be able to assume an objectivity that your intellect should be able to evaluate it exactly, precisely, yes or no. And even yes, to what degree? This is really what the Rambam speaks about here in the laws of Deios, that every one of us is endowed with different abilities, tendencies, predilections, and we have to deal with all that and ultimately try to get to the point where our intellect is being applied to make the right decision or to have the right response. To get involved, withdraw. And even if you get involved, to what degree do you get involved?